Hello all. This reading is for March 6th, 2019. Uranus moves back into Taurus at last today. This reading is for any and all signs. It's a reading for the collective. We've also got the new moon in Pisces today. Chariot card. It's our first card out. So we've got the new moon in Pisces. We are in Mercury retrograde officially as of yesterday. Venus still in Aquarius. And yeah, like I said, Uranus finally moving into Taurus. We've been talking about that for quite a while, right? I feel like I've been talking about that. Well, I have been talking about that since last year. Uranus moved into Taurus, and then it came back into Aries, went retrograde into Aries, and then now it's back in Taurus again. It's stationed direct a while back, and now it's back in Taurus again. So we have, on this day of the new moon in Pisces and Uranus transiting into Taurus, where it will be for a good while, we have 55 on the table. 55 may be particularly significant for some of you. Some of you are just, some of us are just undergoing significant changes when I see fives. Overcoming struggles, very possibly. And the Chariot, our only major arcana card so far, is charging forward, full speed ahead. Nothing stops the Chariot's energy. It's got a confident, youthful energy. Confident is the word, with the Strength card coming out for us as well, showing some Leo energy in your near future. Maybe there is a Leo that you're coming into contact with, dealing with at this time, interacting with, hoping to talk to or see. And I do see Leo energy in your near future. Also see heartbreak in the outcome, though. So if it's a Leo energy that you're waiting to have a conversation with regarding specifically a romantic love is what's coming to mind, but also, just any tender subject that could be heartbreaking for you. I do see a communication that is heartbreaking in the outcome of this situation. I think that's why it was so difficult to get around to doing this message today. I knew that it was going to be one of struggle and change and heartbreak and endings. I could just feel that coming on. And honestly, I don't get caught up like that very often, where I get confused on whether it's my energy or someone else's. But today I was sort of weighed down by it, and then it dawned on me, like, this, it's not my energy. It's the reading's energy coming in. Justice showing again. That's something that was coming through for me a lot when shuffling and meditating with the deck. We do have Nine of Swords in reverse, though, on the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting the feeling that this is a heartbreak. This is a heartbreak or breakup that's actually a breakthrough. So some people have been sensing this coming for a while. You've been sort of alone together with someone for a while, feeling alone when you're with them, or just in a state of loss and lack and maybe even poverty with the Five of Pentacles there in general. So the communication that comes through is heartbreaking, but like I said, it feels like it's also a breakthrough, because I feel like it finalizes something that you've been sensing coming. It's like there's change and struggle here, yes, but it also feels like it's the end of change and struggle, because with the Nine of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck, this message is about healing at long last. Finally healing, finally stopping the sleepless nights, finally stopping the worry, the anxiety, and or fear. For some of you, it was, straight insomnia was taking over when you see the Nine of Swords. But since it's in reverse, like I said, it's finally healing from that state at long last. So it's been a long time coming. The communication, like I said one more time, may be may be heartbreaking, but it actually offers some sense of relief. It's something finally being said that you've known needed to be said for a while. And this might just be the beginning of healing that will happen over time and will happen in time. Catch up with your sleep. Allow that to happen when you see the Nine of Swords in reverse. Allow the precise and impartial truth to cut away the untrue, since we see the Justice card as a piece of advice here. Or maybe for some of you, there may be a Libra specifically around you who has sensible advice for you at this time. Someone who you admire, someone who has dealt with the same type of heartbreak that you're dealing with in a way that you admired. Understandably, if this resonates with you, you're also advised to notice that you are in a state of withdrawal. You're in a state of not wanting to entertain any opportunities that you're being offered at this time, because you're fixed on the opportunities that aren't an option anymore. You're fixed on what you, sitting there looking at what you can't have any longer. And it may be with this person that you felt alone with, if that's the case, if that's what this Five of Pentacles image picture represents here for you, or just maybe whatever you're mourning that you lost. It could have been money in a material sense as well. It was something or someone that was tangible to you, that was in your environment and then gone. Something that made you feel like you were lacking, that you lost something, that you were in poverty in some sense of the world, if not materially, then emotionally, right? But having to do with a person who was there in the flesh with you, I think, if it is connected to your emotions. In the recent past, you've had a victory, so things started to look up. There's this energy of having come out on top, feeling victorious, and then realizing that victory was only the beginning. When you see the Chariot card, 2 victory cards right in the row, your recent past and then what's covering you currently. There could be some Cancer energy there in your own chart, or someone close to you that you're dealing with, because the Chariot card's there. But likely what I'm really feeling from that combination is that some win came through for you. Your hard work was recognized. You earned some praise, perhaps, for this hard-won victory. And it changed you in the recent past. You know, you had been in a state of lack and poverty, loss of some kind, like I said, or feeling alone, even when you were with someone who was sort of your partner in some way. And this victory, overcoming those struggles, has changed you. It was humbling, right? It was a moment where you had to rise above a situation. And like I said, then you're realizing presently that victory is only the beginning, meaning there's another battle to come, right? You have the Five of Pentacles energy, this change, the struggle to overcome, and it looks like you have. And you're, like I said, charging forward with confident, youthful energy. You're focused. Your intention is focused. Your will is bending the natural world around you. So you feel wealthier. You feel healthier and in control of probably your emotions and your practicality. These two opposite sides of you. You see the black and the white sphinxes that are guiding the Chariot here, but really, the character who is charging forward is guiding the sphinxes, making sure that they both stay focused in one direction. So you are intent on where you are headed. You are staying focused again. Probably charged up by the recognition that you've won in the recent past. And then we have the Justice card showing again. So we do have 1111 on the table. Justice card twice, and both the SpirtSong Tarot deck and the Rider-Waite. Information about all the decks is always in the description of the video below, if you're interested in any of these. But yeah, again, that victory in the recent past, it changed you, it humbled you. You've come to a place where you've realized that's not the last battle, that's not the last change, that's not the last step, that's not the last thing I have to overcome. Now there looks like there is some ego drama in your current environment. When I see the Five of Wands, there are disagreements between you and someone, maybe even often with this card, maybe even disagreements based on beliefs that you or someone else or both of you formed in childhood or youth, beliefs that were ingrained in you, and you just don't see eye to eye about those things. If those beliefs are going to change within you or this other person or these other people that you're sort of battling it out with, it's going to be over time, and it's going to be someone's own personal decision to change those beliefs. And it may be really hard work even at that, because again, it's often talking about beliefs that were ingrained in us at a young age. And sometimes, you know, when it's petty ego drama or beliefs that we've held for a long time, no one's truly right or wrong. You just, again, don't see eye to eye is a good phrase with that. But all the same, you've reached an impasse with someone. And here you are charging full speed ahead and not allowing anything to stand in your way, mowing over is a phrase that comes to mind with the Chariot card. Anything that tries to stop your progress and tries to stop you. And there are those people, those issues, or at least one person, that ego drama that is in your way. And just as you've overcome a struggle recently having to do with feeling left out in the cold in some sense, this one, it looks like, is going to be overcome with the confidence that you've gained. You've overcome this struggle recently of feeling left out in the cold and gained the confidence from the recognition of besting that battle. And now you can use the confidence, that fuel, to drive you through this ego drama. Here's where I see that confidence in the Strength card, in both the Chariot and the Strength card, back to back. Again, could be Cancer energy, could be Leo energy in the near future as well. And I think what I'm seeing here for a lot of you is that it is going to require taming your desire to engage in this ego drama. You see how the Strength card, she's taming this beast very gently. So the best thing for you to do in this situation where there are fights, there is ego drama, is to maintain composure, to maintain your cool, not to engage to a level of making this painful heartbreak and the outcome any worse than it may need to be already. You know, it looks like you and at least one other person are not going to see eye to eye on whatever is standing in your way, in the way of your progress at this time. But do harsh words need to be exchanged on top of that? Do you need to waste more time than is necessary by engaging in this ego drama? And if you choose to, you know, ask yourself why. Because when you're in this space of withdrawal, because you're unhappy with opportunities that have been lost in the I'm feeling recent past, likely, then just in that state of almost mourning, you might engage in things, petty drama, fights, things that really are just a waste of your precious time, just to distract yourself from that feeling. Or just because, you know, you're in low vibrations and those negative vibes just encourage you to engage in other activities that are also of a low vibration, make you susceptible to leaning into to those types of interactions. When really, if you have the foresight to look to the opportunities that could be available to you in the future, then you would see that you would rather focus on exploring those than on whatever petty drama or petty people maybe are trying to stop you from getting to them. And with the advice showing up twice of allow the precise and impartial truth to cut away the untrue, that could mean these people. Is that the heartbreak that's in the outcome here? For some of you, I think so. Realizing that some of these people that maybe that you felt alone with, or that are causing this ego drama, trying to stand in the way of your progress, probably people who weren't the ones giving you any recognition for overcoming your recent struggles. Do they need to be cut out of your social circle? Do you need to spend less time or no time with them? Do you have to say goodbye to some energies? I think that's what we were talking about at the beginning. It may be heartbreaking to let go of some of these energies, these people, these environments, and at the same time, some part of you has been sensing that it's been coming, and so it's actually a relief. It actually allows the healing to begin. And I see a celebration coming after that healing has begun. I see you engaging with a new group of people, or the group of people who's left after cutting out some untrue energies around you. And that's actually the third 3 that I see. 3, 3, 3. Reminding us always that, that's Empress energy, that's motherly energy, and reminds me always that we are all loved and guided and protected. So hopefully that resonates with you today. The Justice cards showing up twice also speak of balancing karma. And so I think for a lot of you, with it showing up twice, this is a karmic situation. This heartbreak as a result of this, the poverty that began the situation, the heartbreak that ends the situation, the petty ego drama that is sort of, like I said, blocking your way, your progress right now. I think it's all, for a lot of us, it's all karma. It's these are relationships we were meant to engage in. These are fights and battles we were meant to see through, to see ourselves come through. This is a heartbreak that was destined. It's just part of our karmic story, part of what is meant to mold us into who we are and to keep us on, or put us on the path we're meant to be on, right? Just part of what we agreed to in coming here, as being part of our experience here. It also could be the law getting involved, and that's not going to resonate with everybody. That's just for a few. But when you see Justice card twice, it can have to do with the law getting involved. When we talk about karma, I'm talking about divine law ruling over the situation, dictating, yes, this person is going to enter your life. Yes, this drama is going to ensue because you will not see eye to eye. And yes, then they are meant to leave your life, or you are meant to, as I said, spend less time with them. It may be heartbreaking, but it's meant to lead you to this healing. And, there's healing, and then there's celebration, and then you continue on your way, continuing to make slow, steady, but sure and certain progress thereafter. I do see that leaving you in a state of waiting to see if this person is going to come back, or these people, this drama, that type of negative energy, if there's something else you need to battle. And with the Empress, then, our fourth 3 showing up underneath of that, it's just a message that you're ready for it. And again, that you are loved and guided and protected, but also that you're ready for it, and that you're going to be in a space with the Knight of Wands then of really attracting kindred spirits, like-minded individuals, and creating a happy, comfortable, stable home, family life environment thereafter. Then we have the Sun card. We could keep going. True happiness awaits at the end of this, any turmoil you may be facing today. Again, remember, you are loved, you are guided, you are protected. Someone is seeing you through this. I think we're mostly talking about karmic law ruling over this situation, dictating that you would be a part of this drama in your life, and that you would see it through and become this stronger ruling energy whether you're feminine or masculine mainly. We all have both energies within us. But for, like I said, for a few of you, it can actually be, instead of the divine law, karma getting involved, it could also be just the law getting involved. And it can, you know, when you see the Five of Wands, this could be more than petty ego drama. It could have turned into a physical fight, and maybe that's necessary for the law to get involved. You will know, obviously, if it's a situation that's beyond your control and you need outside help like that, right? If it's a situation that's out of control and someone else may see that outside help is needed, be forewarned right now that someone else may get the law involved if it's that type of a situation. But like I said, for most, what I'm sensing coming through here is talking about karmic law, divine law, having a hand in what's playing out now. Above all else, I mean, it looks like you have the energy, like I said, this confident, youthful energy charging forward. It looks like you have the strength and the confidence and the energy to see this situation through. But above all else, when I see the strength card, I just want to give you the advice in the near future to be certain that you are loving yourself unconditionally through this battle, this situation, this drama. It requires self-discipline to show ourselves unconditional love. It's a full-time job to take care of our mind and our body and our heart, our emotional body, our relationships, our exercise every day, our meditation, our environment, our relationships with our pets as well, our relationship with ourselves. You know, are we taking care of each and every one of those aspects of ourselves? It is not easy. You know, a lot of people talk about it like that's just everybody's job. And so, you know, it has to be made simple, but it simply isn't. It is everybody's job. We do have to take care of ourselves and show ourselves that unconditional love to the best of our ability, but it isn't simple. There aren't enough hours in the day to do everything that we need and want to do for ourselves and for everyone that we love. And so we have to make those choices every day, every week, every month, and make sure that you are first and foremost choosing you and your needs, showing yourself unconditional self-love, especially in the midst of heartbreak and ego drama and loss. I think you really are. Like I said, I think you're showing that strength. I think you're showing that confidence. I just want to put that message out there pretty much every time I see the strength card. So yeah, we will leave it at that. I will leave it in your capable hands moving forward from there. Thank you so much just for checking the daily lunar pool out today. I hope everyone's enjoying to the best of our abilities, to the best of your abilities, this energy of the new moon in Pisces and Uranus moving into Taurus. It looks like you have a lot on your plate, a lot on the table, a lot to handle, but it's a very electric and charging energy for me. So I hope you all are also able to enjoy as much of it as possible. Thank you also just for supporting Lunartics Tarot, for all of your support. I really appreciate it. If you'd like a private reading with me, just scroll down to the description box below. All the information and links are there, as well as my email address, lunartickstarot@gmail.com. I hope that you all make wise choices for yourselves moving forward. I love you, and I will post another daily lunar pool for you tomorrow.